Hey party people! It is Saturday, October 6th, and it's like late. What time does that say? Oh, the time went away. 11:42. As we all know, today was a really hard day because of reasons. And I'm sick of talking about it, so I'm not going to, because mental health is important, guys. Anyway, just did the Blackboard quote, and I'm really loving it this week. It says, "Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary," and that's by Oscar Wilde, who I love so much. I am so obsessed with Oscar Wilde, if you didn't know. Been obsessed with him since I was like 12. I got like this really big book from the library one time, and I read the entire thing, and it was all about Oscar Wilde, and I just love him so much. So, anyway, so that's my quote for the week, and loving it. I also am currently reading Hero at the Fall by Alan Hamilton, which is the third book in the Rebel of the Sands series. I am currently 240 pages through, and I'm really enjoying it. It's good. It's a little bit, it's not really that slow. I can't really say that because a lot of shit has happened and a lot of bad stuff has happened. So, like, it's not like it's, like, nothing's happening. It's just, I don't know, I guess because we're missing a bunch of key players, it just feels weird and different. I don't know. So that's where I'm at with that. I was planning to finish it tonight, but honestly, I don't know if I'm feeling it. I just feel ick, basically, and kind of all I want to do is just watch like HGTV. I don't know, so I might do some more of that because we know I haven't done enough of it yet today, apparently. Or I could read me some fan fiction because that would pick up my mood completely. So I might do that. I really want to read more of the Edinburgh Problem because that's a really long fan fiction. I'm on like chapter 13 of like 39. So I could make some damn good progress with that. So I might do that. I don't know. But then again, I kind of do want to read. Maybe I don't want to read this. Maybe that's my problem. But then again, I'm already like more than halfway through. Like I need to just finish it. And I've been waiting for forever and I'm just... You guys, it's a struggle. It's a struggle bus today. Basically. And I'm tired. Okay. I'm gonna go. Gonna stop rambling, and I will update you guys tomorrow. Well, hi. It is Sunday evening, October 7th, and it's 9:15 at night. And I have just finished Hero at the Fall by Alan Hamilton. And, okay, so this is definitely the conclusion. I was, like, wondering, I was like, is this the conclusion? Because I couldn't find any information on it, but I just finished it, and I can tell you, this is definitely the conclusion, and I am emotional. I didn't think I was going to cry, but then at the very end, some stuff went down, and I bawled my eyes out, and I'm so emotional about it, and I am not okay, and I am angry, and just it's not fair, and it's not okay, and I just want to, you guys, I'm not okay. I'm really, really not okay about it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I did really enjoy this. I had a good time. This was definitely a really great series, and I just love Revolution fantasy. That's just like my thing. That's one of my tropes that I love, is a fantasy world and there's a big revolution and it's like a whole thing. I love that trope. I eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's just so good. Anyways, so yeah, I finished this. Really good. Really enjoyed it. That's all the reading I've done today, but that was like, I want to say about 200 pages I've read today. BT Dubs, your girl's engaged now, so that's fun. If you wanna see it, I'll get a little closer in there. But yeah, it's the golden snitch engagement ring because Harry Potter is my entire life. So Also, the wedding is going to be on May 2nd because we're going to have it on the anniversary of the Battle of Hogwarts, because that's who I am. That's my aesthetic. So there we go. So anyway, a little update for you guys. Isn't that exciting? I don't know if anybody even cares. Do you even care? I don't know. I thought it was fun to tell you though. So anyway, that's what's going on with me today. Trying to think, is there anything else? I haven't read any fan fiction yet today. Okay, last night I didn't read any of this. I only finished it today. Okay, so last night, here's what happened after I left you guys. I was on YouTube and I was gonna watch Witty Novel's new reading vlog. Didn't do that. I ended up watching, like, I was like looking just at my home screen. You know how you're looking at your home screen on YouTube and it'll like have recommended videos for you? Normally that's just a bunch of booktube videos for me and the occasional music video, because I listen to some music stuff on YouTube sometimes. And so I was scrolling down that and I found a video and it was strange. But I watched it because I was curious. And then from there, things just got a little out of control. I literally spent like 3 hours in a very dark, deep YouTube hole. And I had never done that before. Like, people always talk about these really dark, deep YouTube holes that they find themselves in. And I have never had that because I always just watch, I just exclusively watch BookTube on YouTube. Like I said, I'll watch like the occasional music video. But that's really about it, you know? So, I've never really gone down one of those holes. So last night was my first experience. Let's not do it again. Let's never do it again, because it was a whole damn thing. I literally spent 3.5 hours on that, and I am just like, please, let's never do it again. Let's never do it again. It was so bad, you guys. It was just so bad. So I'm gonna try not to go there again. And yeah, that's what happened to me last night. That was super. Anyway, so yeah, I have finished Hero at the Fall, and I don't know what I'm going to read next. I'm thinking I might start my reread of The Dark Days Club, because I really want to reread that. I got The Dark Days Club and The Dark Days Pack, because I did read both of those from my library originally, but I ended up buying them because I love those books, like, whole lot. They're just so good, and I've been dying to reread them lately. And if you guys know me at all, I don't really reread books. I just don't really have that desire, other than like Fangirl, Carry On, and Harry Potter. Those are the things that I will reread. And then there's also a couple other books that I've reread a bunch of times, because they're books I found like way back before I was in the book community, and that is Forbidden by Tabitha Suzuma, Dream Boy by Jim Grizzly, and also The Secret Year by Jennifer Hubbard. Those are the ones that I have reread a lot and that I always kind of have an inkling to reread. But other than that, I don't really reread, so I will update you guys probably tomorrow, which I do have work tomorrow, but it's a short shift. It's only like a 4.5 hour shift, so not long, not bad. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hello, party people! Is that like my thing now? I think it's my thing now. Anyways, I just got home from work, and it is 3:52. I was supposed to get off at like 2, but I had a feeling that they were going to ask me to stay longer, which of course happened, so I went ahead and like took lunch with me just in case. So I stayed like an extra like hour and a half today instead, just because we are behind, and I'm trying to help get us caught up if I can. So yeah, so I stayed an extra hour and a half and got through some more boxes, so that's good. I actually listened to an audiobook while I was at work today. I got like a little bit more than halfway through Pride by Ibi Zabo. I could say it just a second ago. Ibi Zabo. So I am now a little bit more than halfway through. and it's pretty good. I'm actually really enjoying it. I love our main character, like Loki would die for her. So that's fun. Uh, so I've been listening to that, and yeah, it's been a good time. I'll definitely finish it tomorrow while I'm at work. And then I have also been reading The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. I read some on my break and on my lunch, and I don't know. And then also I started this like after I talked to you guys last. And I am now on page 113. So I'm actually really enjoying this. Like, I thought that I wasn't going to really like it because this one doesn't really have Percy in it. And I was like, am I going to like it then? But I actually really like the characters that we were introduced to, our new characters. I really like them. Like, I really like Jason. He's strange, but I like him. Leo is my favorite. Like, I love him so much. It's only been 100 pages, and I've only had like 2 chapters from his perspective, but I love Leo so much, you guys. Like, wow. Super rainy, gloomy outside, so it's a great day to do some reading and relax and have a great time, because I don't have anything else that I have to do today, so I'm gonna go, and I'll catch you guys later. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday at 5:40. It's the 10th of October, and I got home from work like a while ago, but I ate and I watched a show, and then I sat here and I finished The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I definitely tapped it up a lot. The green ones are funny ones, and then the yellow ones are plot, and then I have some pink and blue ones for stuff that I just really liked. So, yeah. But it was really good, and I could not believe, like, I knew that something was going to happen at the ending, and I was, like, thinking about it, but it wasn't what I thought it was, but it was, like, still, like, similar to what I thought it was, if that makes sense. Anyway, really good, really enjoyed it. Also, yesterday at work, I did finish listening to the audiobook of Pride by E.B. Zaboboy, and I gave that a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I did enjoy it. It was just kind of laggy in some parts and everything, but I really did enjoy the story. I really enjoyed the relationship between all of the sisters, and I enjoyed how much our main character, like, really loved her community and, like, her hood and everything, and I just really enjoyed, like, how she was like the protector of her sisters and of her family and everything, and I just really enjoyed that. My phone is dying, if you're wondering why I'm talking so fast and trying to get through this, because it's dying and it's gonna die and I'm gonna cry. So I finished that. I finished Pride. I finished The Lost Hero. And I have been reading more of that, the Edinburgh Problem fan fiction, and I think I'm at like chapter 26 now out of 39. So I'll probably be done with that in the next few days. And then there's another part to the series, because that is just the first part in a series. So there's going to be a lot more. So I'm really excited about it. But anyway, and also it's getting really good. And it was only pre-slashed for like the first like 20 chapters because we got some stuff. It's real good. I really recommend it because it's a really nice slow burn, but it's also like the characters are done so well and they're so in character and everything, and like the writing is just so good. So like highly recommend. Love it. And yeah, that's really all I got for you guys. Again, sorry I didn't update yesterday, but I literally just like didn't have time. Like work is just, I'm so tired. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I need to take a shower. I need to plug up my phone before it dies, and I will talk to you guys later. Well, hi there. It's been a hot damn minute. It is Friday, October 12th, and I didn't vlog yesterday. Basically, just had a lot going on. I actually cleaned the for a reading update. I am now on chapter 29 of the Edinburgh Problem, and it's so fucking good. Like, wow, I love it so much. This person just must be really obsessed with Sherlock because they have written every single character so well. Like, Mycroft just showed up, and he is written just like how he is, and it's just so perfect. Like, this person is just so good at writing the characters in character, and that just makes me really happy. Because it's really hard to do that, especially with those characters from that world, just because they're all so complex and intelligent, and it's just, I find that it's really hard to write characters that are like that, mainly Sherlock. Sherlock's just so hard to write because of just how complex and intelligent and everything that he is. Like, I feel like he's just a really hard character to write, so anytime that someone does him really well, I just love it. Can't wait. So yeah, I only have 10 chapters of that left until I'm done with the first part of this. Basically, it's called the Scotland series, so it's pretty exciting. So we'll see how that goes. I also started my reread of The Dark Days Club by Alison Goodman, and I'm having such a good time with this, you guys. I love these books. So here's the story. I read these from the library like 2 years ago or something, and I really enjoyed them. So I ended up, this was like on bargain at work, so it was super cheap. I think I paid like $5 for it, and this is like the cover that I really like. They changed the covers because they suck ass, but this was what the covers were, which, so obsessed with this. So I got that, and then I also have the sequel as well. It's over there on my shelf. And the third one is coming out, I want to say, it's either coming out this month or next month. So I just want to reread them, and then that way I'll be caught up, and that way I can like be refreshed and read the third, because these are just so good. I just love Victorian era books, and these just have like that added element of like demons and like murder and intrigue and just all the shit that just makes me so excited, and I just love it. So super excited about it, and I am on page 113 right now. The only thing is these do read kind of slow just because it is Victorian era and stuff, but I am, like I said, I am having a really good time. So I would really like to finish this maybe today. I don't know. We'll see how far I get, but it would be nice to finish it today. And then after that, I don't know what I'm going to read next. Probably something from my Charms extra credit TBR. The other things that I have on there are like The Navigator's Touch by Julie Ember. I have that on there, so I might read that next because that's short. I basically picked a bunch of fucking long books for my Charms extra credit TBR because I'm like, it's like, dude, you're gonna be working that entire week. Like, you're gonna be tired. Like, you're not gonna be able to get through five 500-page books. Like, you're not gonna be able to do it, okay? But you know, so I might do that because I think the Navigator's Touch is only like 274 pages, which is like super, like a super good length, so I could probably easily get through that tomorrow if I... Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later.
I can hardly look at the kids. All I see is everybody we've lost.
Living my best life, guys.
I killed Pablo's wife.
Yes! Hey guys, so I am trash. It's Sunday morning at about 11 and I still haven't wrapped up this week's reading vlog because, well, I got a new phone yesterday and then I've just been really busy. Yeah, I basically cleaned the entire apartment yesterday. It took like 4 hours. But hey, it's all clean now. It looks amazing. But anyway, let's just get into what I read this week. If you can remember. Let me get... That lighting's bad. Okay, so the first thing I read this week was Hero at the Fall by Alan Hamilton, which was the third and final book in the Rebel of the Sands trilogy. And I'm a little bitter. I'm gonna admit it. Basically, this thing happened at the end, and I'm not over it. I'm not gonna be over it. But it was really good. I think it wrapped up everything really well, and I enjoyed it for the most part, so I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. And then the next book I read this week was The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan, which is the first book in the Heroes of Olympus series, and I read the Percy Jackson series. I finished it about 2 years ago, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I tabbed this sucker up. Green means that it was a funny moment, so there's a lot of green. I also have yellow in there, and sometimes the yellow can look like green, but like this one right here, that's a yellow. But yellow means basically like it's related to the plot, the overall plot. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I am excited to continue on in this series, which I'll have to get the next books because I don't actually own them. But they were on my Christmas wish list, so I might be getting them for Christmas. We'll see. Anyway, the next book I read was an audiobook that I listened to while I was at work, and that was Pride by A.B. Zaboboy, and I enjoyed that one as well. I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5. There were some laggy parts and stuff, but I did enjoy it for the most part. I really enjoyed the sister relationships, and I really liked our main character and how she was very much a protector of her family. And I really enjoyed, like, I felt like the romance for the most part was pretty, it was like healthy, and it wasn't, you know, it didn't like completely, basically the girl didn't lose herself in it, and she still retained exactly who she was and everything, and I just thought it was really good and really well done. So I did enjoy that, and I was really glad that we followed POCs, because that was really good too. And then the last thing that I read was something that I read, well, the last thing I finished, I should say, was Lucis Naturæ, which is the little novella in the Dark Days Club series, which is basically the meeting between Helen and Lord Carlston from Lord Carlston's perspective, which it was pretty fun. I really like Lord Carlston as a character and everything, so it was really interesting to like see it from his point of view, and it was super short. It was like 40-50 pages, so it was like super short. I got through it real fast. And then I also read a bunch of this. So I've been tabbing it up and I am now on page, wow, I can't find my page. I'm now on page 296. So I have a little, okay, I have, I have like a little less than 200 pages left. So definitely going to be finishing this guy today. Really excited about it because I really love this book and this series. And it's just Victorian England and it's, you know, like hunting things and just, it's really great. It's just all my favorite things. So I'm really excited to finish that. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to read next. We'll see. I might read Spark because yesterday when I went to go pick up my fiance, not boyfriend, but fiance. I keep calling him boyfriend because that's what I've done for like 6 years. Anyway, when I went to pick, oh God. Anyways, when I went to go pick him up, all I had with me was my phone. So I just read a book on my Kindle and I started Spark because that's on my Kindle app and that's the second book in the Elementals series. So I was reading that, so I started that. So I'm like 3 chapters in, I want to say, because I was waiting for him to get done with his last car. It was like an oil change or something. So I was just sitting there in the car reading, and so I read that. And so I might read that next since I already kind of started it. But I don't know. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, so that's what I read this week. It was lots and lots of fun. And I think that's about it. So I'm gonna go and I will see you guys in next week's reading.